it is so much fun. One, you really get to learn that we are just all people. Before this, I hadn't interacted with many people from outside my country. Since September, I have interacted with people from several countries, and you get to know them on a personal level. We go out, we all like eating food, we all like partying. But also, the thing with AIESEC is we all have dreams, and you're basically mixing with a group of like-minded people. And whenever you meet someone you can share your dreams with, it just does so much for you personally. So you're in a space where you're growing rapidly, and you're helping other people grow, and they're helping you grow, and you pass it on. So it's been one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had. Yeah.
And I want to ask you, Jojo, what you would say you got out of joining the apprenticeship program. What would you say was the highlight and what really stood out for you?
Besides meeting Lunathi, as you said.
Besides Lunathi, well, the highlight for me was actually finding a part of me that I never knew was there, and the part that I never knew was there was the part that.
It's okay. It's very take your time.
It's deep. So emotional.
It is.
But like, I actually realized that people actually play a huge role in your life, and like the people I interacted with in the apprenticeship challenge absolutely had a major impact on my life, because they actually helped me realize that my dreams are not just they're not only just dreams. They can actually be a reality. And with the input, with working, and what I also learned from AIESEC was with working in a team, you can actually achieve the best outcome. Because not necessarily does anyone who works alone makes a great success. Like behind every successful man, there's a bunch of people that are not seen. So I have come out with entrepreneurial skills that will build me like extremely
for a lifetime.
I have to commend you. You're very confident. I know during the challenge it takes a lot to go up to people and say, please buy airtime.
It does, because like a lot of the times I've been like shut down. Like not only the airtime part, but when I had to sell AIESEC, because we also had to do that CV. We had to also try and get people to send in their CVs.
Yes, basically you have to send in your CV so that Jojo can receive points. But by sending your CV in, you can also get a chance to get an internship overseas.
Yes, exactly. So it was very, and it was very challenging, because you get people who don't want to listen to you at all.
Yeah.
And imagine on like a rainy day, like that day, it was like people were like, "Sorry, this is not the day to come and ask me to buy airtime." My team was actually moved from our stand, because the guy who usually sells airtime, like underneath the library, was like, "But you don't pay rent." We're just like, yes, we don't pay rent, but this is a challenge. And there's a lot of people in Molly Blackburn right now because it's raining.
Yeah.
And then he called CPS on us, and it was
Exciting
it was so exciting. Then we had Nat and them to the rescue.
Yeah.
And then,
So how far are you in your apprentice challenge? You know, people got eliminated yet? Someone said you're fired?
No one has said that I'm fired.
Good.
Yay, that's good. And we won one. We won my team called Real Steel.
Real Steel.
We actually won one task, and we had to promote India Africa.
Oh.
And India Africa is an NGO, like a new NGO, and basically they take students from Africa and students from India, and they try to interact them and swap. Like some Indian people from India come to Africa, and Africans go to India.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Wanted to ask you, how did you join AIESEC? How did you discover it, and what drew you to it?
I joined AIESEC because I wanted to go visit my friend in Malaysia.
Oh, wow.
And she is a part of AIESEC in Malaysia. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll get involved, and I'll find some cheap way to go there. And I learned that it was so much more. And now I just want to be in AIESEC until the international level. And just to talk about SAC itself, the Student Apprentice Challenge, I'll just call it SAC. It's over now. It was like a 5-day event, and each day a company or several companies would come in, you do your tasks, and on the 5th day we announced the winners, like the top 5, and then the top 3, and then the ultimate winner. So it's over until next year.
And what
So
are the
apply
winners
for
get?
next year. Okay, first place, Lumiso got an internship, all expenses paid India. Second place got one to Mozambique, sponsored by the AIESEC South Africa national team. And third place got the opportunity to go anywhere. And the 2,000 Rand admin fee was waived, but they still have to pay for their own flights.
Oh, wow. So there you have it, guys. I mean, this is more than enough reason to enter next year.
Lunathi and Jojo, I'd like to thank you so much for coming to studio. And we'd like to give our guests, especially very energetic ones, a little shout out. So quick shout out, Jojo, you go.
I want shout out to Solo, Cynthia, and everyone else that I didn't mention.
Okay, a shout out to everyone who participated in the SAC this year, everyone who organized it, all the ICECers here in UCT, and all my friends who are listening.
Oh, she's embarrassed, guys.
And there you have it. Thank you,
You guys have been amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Remember to stay tuned to UCT Radio 104.5. Maximum respect.